finds his roar by Gruffalo World. In the state of Palestine, peace had been known for generations. Nary a subversive individual had touched the soil in thousands of years. But here today, we find ourselves in a most precarious situation. A newcomer to the land, someone of a bit of a different stature and color. Mr. Zog. Oh, how Mr. Zog! He loved the land of Palestine, but something was amiss. No matter how deeply he drew from his chest and blew to the winds, the only noise that came from his snout was, "Oi! Oi!" Oh, the Palestinian children, they tried to play along. They tried to be supportive, but he knew, and they knew, that this was just not the roar that a dragon should have. Oh, and you know how children are. They just could not hold back their snickers and guffaws. Zog was a bit unsettled. And why did they hang these gold stars from his tree? He just couldn't understand. But, as supportive as the Palestinian children could be, they gave him a round of half-hearted applause. In this, Mr. Zog felt so good he even gave one of his gold stars to a Palestinian child. Something most strange happened in the Palestinian forest that day. One of the Palestinian children, he seemed to have been losing his roar. Oh, he tried to roar. But no matter how he tried, Mr. Zog seemed to have rubbed off on him. Oi! 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 The Iranian Aryans were pulling their high-level technology through the forest. But they did not belong in Palestinian land, as was known. So, young Zog, young dragon caught eye, and he thought to say to these knights, "Hey, there's no black Iranians in the year 800. Well, this was true and caught the attention of the passerby. "Hey there, don't you know? Wait a minute. Actually, I think there are black Iranians in the year 800. Never mind, go on about your business." "Well, Mr. Dragon, I heard you were confirming some things that I didn't believe to be true."
"Oh, hello there, young girl. Well, you might have thought those were untrue because you haven't educated yourself, but Mr. Zog has taught me the real truth." "Oi!"
The loud noise echoed throughout the forest. The young girl had no idea what was going on. It was unlike a sound she'd ever heard in her entire life. But the noise, although so foreign, it seemed like in her blood memory it still was resonating. Like all of her ancestors were responding throughout her DNA, indicating they'd heard this before.
"I don't know why, but for some reason, I want to give you this box of silver I found. It just seems like this is what I should do."
Silver? The young dragon had never handled this precious metal before, but it seems so natural all of a sudden. Wow, it's really speaking to me, I tell you, every piece. Later that night, Professor Zog, the Green Dragon, he exterminated all the children. The end. It's a little too hard to take. Oh, it's a little too hard to take. But then Atlantis whale rises from the lake. Oh yes, our new land we're gonna take. Oh, the icebergs, they will dissipate. And now we're back in Atlantis feeling great. Yeah, we're back in Atlantis. Mr. Whale, he's giving us a chance. It's what we've been waiting for. And actually, Hyperborea's rising to the shore as well. That's when the icebergs go to hell. And the ice wall, it will melt. And now Hyperborea has returned. Let's go for a swim and see what we've learned. Atlantis is rising, Hyperborea, yeah, it's our timing, and we're going. Oh yeah, the chipmunks, they're monking and they're knowing, and now we're Hyperborea growing. We've got our caves, yeah, where our ancestors were stowed in for millions of years, and now Europa is rising again with all the monks and all the men. We don't know what this creature is, he's unknown to us, but we'll learn in time, this is the fact. Now let's get right back on track. Yeah, Santa Claus delivering to Hyperborea. For millions of years that has been the true story, yeah. I know they said that he was in the 1500s, but 1500 centuries I've been counting and running. So we'll fit right in place. Santa will be bringing all them gifts he chases through the night sky. He said, I see a European, I see me a white guy. Woo! And there's a stick person. I don't know, it's Hyperborea magic working. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Hyperborea won't miss it. Woo!